All right, let me give you a little recap of Harrison Tinsley and his fight for the custody of his 3-year-old son. Here is a short clip from the conversation that I had with him last year.
Right about when I get half custody, she starts treating him as non-binary
And how do you know this?
from social media posts from her.
Okay. And did she have a post announcing, hey, my son or my child is non-binary?
I don't know if she said it like that, but I mean, she would post pictures of him in dresses and makeup and weird things like that. There was also
And
one post.
yeah, there's a picture right there that we have.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't prefer to look at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Spending so much time and money in court isn't fun, but he's worth it. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how much pain it causes me. I'm never going to give up. I'm going to fight for him till my last breath,
Yeah.
forever, as hard as I can. It's my duty as a dad.
So that episode ended up just kind of blowing up. We did not break the story. It was originally Daily Wire. That's where I read his story first. And then he was kind enough to come on the show and to share the battle that he was having. So he was seeking full custody of his 3-year-old son, Sawyer, who was being raised by his quote unquote non-binary mother as quote unquote non-binary custody, but they're in the state of California, they're in the Bay Area. So the ideology there wasn't for him. Plus, family court can very often be kind of stacked against the father. But in this case, like he was the one trying to seek what was best for his son, and he was having such a hard time navigating family court and getting his side heard. And so that's why he ended up taking his story public, and it actually ended up serving him very well. Now, Sawyer's mom has long been involved in LGBTQ issues, as we will talk about again a little bit today with Harrison. She was raised by 2 older gay men in the Bay Area, so she's kind of always been this progressive activist, and then this manifested itself in how she mothered this child. And so Harrison has been embroiled in a battle in family courts with CPS in California for over a year now. And thankfully, he just got amazing news that after some very unfortunate and scary circumstances with Sawyer's mom, he has been granted full physical custody of his son, Sawyer. He is also married now, and so Sawyer gets that nuclear family unit, which is just incredible. And I'll let Harrison tell you the wonderful conclusion to this story now. So without further ado, here he is. Harrison, thanks so much for joining us again. Okay, I'm going to give you the floor. Tell us your latest news.
Well, the latest news is incredible. I finally have won full custody of Sawyer, and
Wow.
I'm just so thankful. It's like an absolute miracle dream come true.
Yes, yes, and amen. So you were on the show a while ago. You were in the middle of this custody battle with Sawyer's mom. So tell us how everything has gone down since then.
Yeah, well, it's been like 4.5 years now of me fighting for him.
Yeah.
And I have this appeal going. It's actually still going. And I'm hoping to win that as well, just sort of on merit. And right now, there was essentially another incident with my son's mom, and she was arrested again, and there was CPS involvement. And essentially, what happened is CPS they temporarily awarded me full custody, and then they wanted to give me full custody indefinitely.
Hmm.
And, me and my attorney agreed with that, and Sawyer's appointed attorney agreed with that. And we ended up getting mom and her attorney to agree to that, with certain specifications about things before the trial. And I'm just ecstatic. I think it's the best thing ever for Sawyer. He's been doing so good the last 4 months, having a steady routine with me. And it's
Yeah.
just it's just
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful that to have actually like saved him and broke the matrix. And
Right.
there was a lot to it in this story. It was a very serious incident that happened that was very scary. And then there was a lot of research and a lot of talking back and forth between attorneys and CPS and me and everything. And it was a huge thing, but I was
Yeah,
happy to take it on for Sawyer.
right. And obviously, as we've already summarized, the mother of your son was dressing him like a girl, kind of saying that he was non binary when he was just a toddler. And when he was with
Hmm.
you, obviously, he never articulated anything like that. I mean, 3 years old, you don't even have the words or the understanding to say something like that. And it was a real battle for you back and forth. Did you ever feel like, okay, everything and everyone is against me? There's no way I'm ever going to get custody?
It felt definitely defeating at times. Like family court seems to really want to keep custody 50-50. They seem to possibly favor mothers and possibly favor people with, political views that align with theirs more so.
Mm,
But, Sawyer's just adamantly just fought it. He's always said he's a boy. He gets mad if you say anything else. He tells me he's upset when those sorts of things happen. They've
yeah.
been happening less and less, as far as I know. She still always has tried to call him they, but other than that, she does acknowledge he's a boy because otherwise it seems like he screams at her. And as
Wow.
far as work goes, I never gave up. I'm like a hopeless optimist, Mr. Brightside, so I'm always trying to find a way for things to work out and seeing like the best possible case scenario, even if it's like a 1% chance. I'm like, don't tell me the odds. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
And so I stayed positive throughout, and here we are now, and it's just
Right.
magical.